Ugh. Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs in other ways. So I have one earbud in and one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. I already got bored with this energy. But that's part of this vibe. So I'll get to that in a minute. Drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot, shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It is a random because that is how eBay works, and I forgot what else I was gonna say. I have put on the Ritz again by Taco. It's an 80s version of that song, but if you've seen Young Frankenstein, you've seen Gene Wilder and Peter Boyle perform it. It was awesome. Putting on the Ritz. I was getting heavy arrest vibes last night, but I couldn't record, and it was pretty annoying. And it was heavy when I was on social media. Once I just turned that off and did something else, the feeling went away. Now I'm getting it again in a different way, but it's around wealth, privilege. And I don't know that this will be a big case. There'll probably be a little blurb in the paper, but I'm getting settlement vibes more. Quiet settlement. And any of the stuff that I put out that's crime related, it'll be in the media in some way. I'm not outing people who won't be caught because I don't want to. Oh, that's complicated. I'm starting the song over, even though it just feels very boring, and I feel like the article written will be worded so it is boring. The terms of the settlement will be long and arduous, so it is boring. So the person getting the settlement really isn't getting as much as they should. But it is what it is. If you are blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. It's this vibe, though. The rich, whether it's a person or like a corporation, an entity, and they have to pay out someone. But of course, they're going to make it complicated and difficult, and they want to bury it. But they still have to put the story out for some reason. There's like super duper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks and umbrellas in their mess. Someone has to pay, but they're doing their best to, again, get the cheapest version and then spin the story so it's not really focused on. I do know how this applies in one way, but they're people I don't want to talk about out loud. So who am I picking up that I can talk about? 5 of Coins, Lovers, and Ace of Cups. Now, it could be a Gemini, but it feels more like Gemini season. 4 of Coins, their wallet's about to get hit. However, they're going to try to spin it with this Ace of Cups. 7 of Wands into something it isn't. If you make deals with the devil's going to, do what he does. 5 of Swords, they're going to spin it. Knight of Cups. So long-term temperance, 8 of Swords, it'll be buried. Knight of Swords. It's just, the idea too is anyone who speaks against it, they're gonna be made to look crazy. So it is what it is. Once the settlement's reached, it's just over, and then it's done. The people who accepted the settlement, they can't fight it anymore, and the people that have to pay are gonna spin it in the best way they can, dressed up like $1 million trooper. Moon, of course, and they want to keep it under wraps. Ace of Wands, strength, so they can keep making their money, and 4 coins, and also keep doing weird shit. They don't want this in the spotlight. They're going to have to pay a femme, 10 of Wands. She's going to have to be quiet after. So think hard before you accept a settlement. 3 of Coins. It might be good money, but with this King of Coins, what are they buying? With this 7 of Coins, 10 of Coins, it might be good money, but Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands, long-term, death. Also check to make sure that this entity you're getting a settlement from didn't put a life insurance claim on you, so they can get their money back. That's the vibe here. What is he saying? It went black. Dine and wine, but not till 9. The time is right for us tonight. We can move. Six of Cups, Sun. Look at their past history with past people who got settlements. So this is the settlement they got. What happened to them? With this world, Google it. What happened to them after? Did they Chariot get in car accidents? Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Tower, mysterious illness. Page of Swords tells me this is an energy of watching, but it's do your research before you sign on the dotted line. What happened with previous people they dealt with? So they got the settlement, but what happened after they got it? Maybe it's an advance. It doesn't quite have to be a settlement. Someone could be trying to sign with somebody for work. If you're an artist of sorts, what happened? Gotta dance, says putting on the Ritz Taco guy. What happened to the other artists who have signed with this person? What happened before you signed the dotted line? How did it actually work out? Not just this is what they got. What else happened after? Codependency, because some contract situations are designed, overblown ego, by an arc to keep you stuck, stagnant, still trapped. People do this in love with baby trapping and that bullshit. They do it in business too, baby. Believe me. And when they're in trouble for something, like the settlement vibes. I've In the Air Tonight by Natalie Taylor. She is doing a cover of the Phil Collins song. I just find the Phil Collins version is good. Really good, obviously. But I just resonate more with her voice, the femme version, because I'm female, so it just... I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. But is it worth it? Because Ditzy, they make legal documents complicated for a reason, and it's in their favor, not yours, baby. Hater, also pay attention. Just pay attention. What happened to the other people who signed with this person? Or what happened to the other people who accepted the settlements? Maybe put in a provision for protection in some way. I don't know how you do that. You work that out with your lawyer, because I am not one. You need professionals for that shit. But I don't know if you know who I am. I don't know if you know who I am. Well, do the research. Find out who they are. Power couple, misogynistic. Hiding tears. What have they done? How will it work out for you? You can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. Careful what you sign. Careful what you accept. I am happy it's over. So someone is glad it is coming down to terms of a settlement, or, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. I'm happy it's over card. Be careful, though. Just make appropriate steps and keep yourself protected always. Legally, physically, spiritually, whatever way. Never bad advice. You will make your own decision. I feel like this scenario, it's best to talk to lawyers and people who understand it versus tarot readers and psychics. However, I can direct you to say talk to the right professionals. Use your discernment and make sure you're protected in all ways. Legally, spiritually, physically. And know who you're dealing with. Don't make a deal with the devil and be surprised later it's the devil. I scared myself that day. It's very, why am I starting to talk in an accent? It's very crazy vibes, you guys. What the hell? Just be, devil's in the details. This is a weird accent. I love channeling sometimes. It can be very funny, but this topic isn't. Oh Lord, she said at the end, and then it went dramatic. 3 of Cups, something that seems good. 5 of Cups can bring a lot of burdens. House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. Like, oh, it went black. Something that seems good, is it? The devil's in the details. Read the fine lines, read the commitment, and think about the long term. Look at what happened to the other people who dealt with them previously. They can tell, oh, this person got this much money. Okay, but where are they now? Do they still have the money? Are they still doing well? Or did the worst happen?